pickerel, a chain pickerel. That's neat. It's like our version of a pike here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell, we're doing something a little bit different today, and I hope it works out. I went to Cherry Grove Pier yesterday, and it was miserable. You know, I thought it would be pretty good fishing, but apparently not. But I haven't run the old boat in a while, and I hate to let it sit there. I paid a good bit of money for it, and to get it running and everything. And I put a new trolling motor and fish finder on it. So I thought we'd come down to the Little Peedee River. It's actually a very close landing to my house, but I don't usually put in here just because the way it's made, you're right in the running water. But the launch was pretty good. Like I said, I'm new to this. Biggest thing, just take your time and don't get in a hurry. Don't want to get hurt or fall in or lose the boat, something like that. But I got that medium light rod with a it's like a 3-inch Z-Man paddle tail, and I have a spinner jig head with a spinner on it, or a spoon. Gonna get out here and try to imitate some of the shad, catch some bass, hopefully some crappie. I have the 2 smaller rods as well, got them lined up with some fresh braid too. So that should be better, because I was having a lot of issues with the mono before, just getting so twisted up. That braid should be better. This river is a pretty complex river system, but for the most part it runs north to south, so can't really get lost. I don't have contours on my map, but I can track. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna let it track, and whenever I get where I want to get, I had the transducer on my trolling motor. That's kind of a, you know, the way this boat's built, you need it in front of you, otherwise all the fish is behind you. But you can't see what's underneath when you're running with the regular motor. So I might get a second transducer in the future and just plug them in as I need them. I'm running upriver right now just to warm the motor up. I've been told if you should always go upriver if you're just riding. The place I want to go is downriver though. But anyways, I've been talking for a minute. We're gonna cruise around, see if we can see some cool stuff. The river systems down here are always just a cool sight, you know. So that looks like a place to hold crappie, but the currents are strong. Yeah. But we're gonna try some different things. Anyways, let's get into it. I hope y'all enjoy, and let's catch some fish, hopefully. All right, yo. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. Little Z-Man with that little spinner blade on it. I like to fish in these little creeks because you're out of the current. That river is moving, man. But Let's get this thing out there. Let's see what it does. No way. Ah. Of course. There we go. First fish of the day. What is it? A nice little bass. Pretty bass. Look at that. How nice is that? Alright, y'all, these are these little Bass Pro reels. I had so much issues with the mono that I put on them. As far as like twitch baits, the line would just get terrible. But I think this was some Suffix, some sort of 10-pound. It's equivalent to 1-pound mono as far as the thickness. But it's working out pretty good so far. It sends it down pretty good. Yeah. I'll have to find out exactly what kind it is, because I would recommend that. And it's an 8-strand too, so it ain't super loud. But we got one little bass on the board. I'm happy with that. Throwing this little like a little minnow thing. I think I got it from ES Lures, honestly. It's pretty nice. I got that and then a like a vertical soft plastic on. This current's a pain in the ass though. Fish number 2. Use a net, that's why I bought it. Oh, he choked it too. Nice. Nice little 1 pounder. Alright, y'all, we got 2 fish on the board. I was just gonna say, I always forget to talk to y'all, tell you what I'm doing, but I'm just throwing this thing around and I'm working it multiple different ways. I'm just straight retrieving it, or I'm letting it sink and popping it, or I'm retrieving it and popping it. Just different ways till I get a bite. Then I put this rod out with that little hard plastic on it, and I'm gonna let it troll behind me just because there's always current, so I shouldn't get hung up on the bottom or nothing, but that's what we got going on. Would be sick to catch crappie. I don't know why. I love catching crappie so much, but I never hardly catch them. That might be why. They're kind of elusive to me. Check this place out. How cool. Well, y'all, we got 2 fish on the board. I'm still going up in here and casting around. I just figured I'd chat for a while. Let's see here. Hope everybody made it through the year pretty good. Mine wasn't too bad. I wish I would have done more fishing, but it is what it is. There's always next year. As far as New Year's goals go for fishing, I want to catch next year. I want to catch a cobia and a triple tail, maybe. Tarpon, sorry. Yeah, I got some more Florida trips coming up later into next year, and I hooked into a couple of tarpon the last trip, but I never could do anything with them. It was super fun though. I definitely want to land one, even if it's a smaller one. That'd be sick. The hell. Put in the comments, I don't know if you can comment pictures on YouTube videos, but if you can, comment a picture of your best catch from 2025 or what you want to catch in 2026, or comment what your best catch was in 2025 if you can't do a picture. But I think my best catch, probably the red drum I caught on Spring Made, honestly, as far as size wise. But caught a bunch of snook and Sebastian this year. That was fun. Oh, I forgot, I went to the Keys in the beginning of the year. I caught Goliath grouper. That was probably my best catch, honestly. Goliath grouper. Let's see. That's about all I can think of right now. Maybe we'll get on some more fish. I keep marking them or getting hits. I mean, that's just what it assumes is a fish. But I can't get them to hit. I drop it straight down or whatever. See, there's like a whole gaggle of fish right there. Something in there. Probably best method is just keep on casting. Yes, on the ultralight. What's it gonna be? Doesn't feel massive. Big old bluegill. Nice. Barely had him, really. Nice. Yes. He must have just swiped at it. There we go. Come on, get up. What are you? Pickerel. A chain pickerel. That's neat. It's like our version of a pike here. Look how cool that is. Definitely want to take a picture. Well, that makes it. Check out this bird, yo. Just had something on there, yo. I have a little small bass. There we go. Nice. It's turned out to be a pretty good hole back here, y'all. These bass are so pretty in this river. Sometimes you can get a cool release. I seen one where they done that and they let their thumb out real slow and the bass took off and like walked across the water. It was pretty cool. buddy Fabian got me these for Christmas. We'll throw one of those on there. I just lost one to a tree, so. Another pickerel, I think. A nice one. That one's way bigger. Oh, it spit the hook. How neat is that? Oh, oh, he's mean. Yeah. That's about the same size as the one I messed up on the footage. Oh, he's even bigger, dude. Look how pretty these fish are, dude. Golly. This has been a very productive lake, I guess. Just had a little nibble there. Probably can't fish too much longer. I don't want to be riding in the dark. Give myself plenty of time to get back to the boat landing. But all in all, it's been a pretty good day of fishing. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Try to get one more. before we wrap it up. Give it about 10-15 more minutes maybe. Well, y'all, that's gonna wrap it up. I meant to record myself loading the boat up a little bit, but there was a bunch of people talking to me and stuff. So definitely not a bad day at all. It was like probably touched 70 degrees, I bet. As you can tell, I took my hoodie off. I wore shorts all day. So felt good to get out and run the boat a little bit. Probably gonna do it a little bit more this summer, just occasionally, just to take a break from like surf fishing or pier fishing, and just whatever, just to use it. That's the whole point. But that boat ramp's kind of a pain in the butt. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all have a Merry Christmas, and we'll see you on the next one.